Tonight at 5, charges are filed in Wisconsin for those and their alleged involvement in a scheme to deliver Wisconsin to Donald Trump back in 2020.
A teenage suspect enters a plea in the Wisconsin murder case of 10-year-old Lily Peters. We'll have the latest from Chippewa County Court.
And we'll take you to the state capitol. Lawmakers debate how to improve reading scores in Wisconsin. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Thanks for staying with us at 5, everyone. Prosecutors in Wisconsin have filed 10 more felony charges against 2 attorneys and an aide to President-elect Donald Trump. Documents allege that Jim Troupis, Kenneth Chesbrough, and Mike Roman advised Trump in 2020 as part of a plan to submit paperwork falsely claiming that Trump had won Wisconsin. The new charges are for using forgery in an attempt to defraud each of the 10 Republican electors who cast their ballots for Trump in 2020. Each of the charges the men face carry up to 6 years in prison and a $10,000 fine.
The UW-Madison Police Department says that all 19 people who were arrested while protesting in favor of Palestine at a Board of Regents meeting last week will receive citations. Officers say the citation is for, quote, intentionally creating a volume of noise that unreasonably interfered with a university-sponsored or authorized activity. One person was cited for deposit of human waste after spitting on food in that meeting room. Roughly 50 people initially went into that meeting to protest.
A Fitchburg police officer who shot and killed a man armed with a knife last August faces no potential criminal liability. Sergeant Peter Johnson shot 28-year-old Kevin Price at the Whispering Pines condominiums on August 12th. Police say he was armed with a knife and did not follow directions to drop it as he approached officers. He was then shot several times in the chest. Dane County District Attorney Ishmael Ozan says responding to that threat with deadly force is permitted under the law.
Madison police are still looking into the cause of a fatal crash. It happened last night along the Beltline in Madison. Police say they responded to multiple calls of a person walking near the Beltline about 7 o'clock. Before officers could talk to them, the person was hit by a vehicle near Fish Hatchery Road. The driver tried to avoid the person who was walking in the road, but due to traffic couldn't avoid the crash. The 23-year-old man was pronounced dead at the scene.
Let's get a check on the weather now. Cold today and getting much colder this week. Kelly Slifka is on the patio. Oh, look at how pretty the decorations look, Kelly. That helps us deal with the cold.
Good job, Kelly. I know you put those all up yourself.
I've been working all day out there. But, yeah, we do have some cold air on the way and maybe a little bit of snow to match some of these lights. Maybe getting feeling a little bit more like Christmas out here. It's definitely going to feel like it tomorrow because we've got an Arctic front headed our way. Now, it was just gray all day today. It was very dark clouds out here. Of course, the sun angle is so low. The sun sets at 4:22, and believe it or not, the sun will be setting a little bit later each day by day. We still lose it in the morning, but we do add just a little bit in the evenings. Right now, we do have cloudy skies, currently 28. A west to northwest wind at 70, a wind chill currently at 21. So it is chilly out here, but it's going to be a lot worse by this time tomorrow. We'll be well below zero. Those wind chill values will be well below zero. So it'll be cold, very cold on Thursday, starting to moderate on Friday. Looks like some snow showers on Wednesday, tomorrow, but also it looks like Friday night that could be seeing some accumulation. We'll see how much snow we can expect from both these systems coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, Kelly, thank you. The Wisconsin teen accused of sexually assaulting and killing a 10-year-old girl in Chippewa County pleaded not guilty to 3 counts against him today. Now, the suspect's identity has not been yet released. The 16-year-old referred to in court as CPB appeared virtually. He was just 14 when Lily Peters was assaulted and murdered in April of 22. He's charged with first-degree intentional homicide, sexual assault causing great bodily harm, and child sexual assault. Now, as the case moves forward, more details will be released about the suspect.
It's my understanding also from talking to Attorney Cohen that after today's date, that we'll no longer be using initials in this matter, correct? Correct.
Now, the case is moving forward in adult court despite the suspect's age. A trial date will be set at a hearing in April. The judge is anticipating a change of venue for that trial.
This morning, more than 24 civics students from Madison West High School went on a field trip to the state capitol.
Our Meryl Hubbard joined the crowd to see what this event means for these young people. Meryl?
Students from the civics class are taking lessons outside of the classroom to learn more about how local politics affect them.
Our voices matter so much more than we are taught.
We're going to get it passed.
The WESC civics class met with Wisconsin Supreme Court Justice Jill Karofsky, Senator Kelder Roys, and Representative Sheila Stubbs.
I always enjoy talking to the students from West High School. They're in my district.
Rep. Stubbs recognized the weight of the youth voice in policymaking.
And I think that is a voice that oftentimes is left out of the room is our student voice. But the students from West High School, let me be very clear, they did not get left out. They are very engaged.
These students engaged by asking questions to the speakers. Some of them were about women's reproductive rights, the future of education, and school safety.
I think we all know that no one is really able to learn if we're not safe at schools.
Odin says that safety is top of mind for students in schools, especially now.
I talked to my grandparents and my parents like, lockdown, Joe, what the heck is that? So I think it's been something that's been a more kind of increasingly important issue as gun violence goes up.
Many of these students feel that the future of the country is in their hands.
We are obviously the voices of the future, and I think a lot of us, especially in the civics class, are very much interested in being involved in policies in the future.
Now, I've been covering the Madison West Civics Club throughout the election cycle and beyond. And after talking to students here today, they say that they're going to continue to learn and ask questions about politics that affect them. Reporting at the Wisconsin State Capitol, Meryl Hubbard, News 3 Now.
Meryl, thank you. K-12 schools will be receiving nearly $330 million more through property tax bills this month. It's an increase spurred by approved referenda questions asking for more funding. The Wisconsin Policy Forum says the roughly 6% increase brings the school tax levy to $6.1 billion. It is the largest increase since 2009 and set a referendum record with voters approving 169 of them. While school taxes increased, county property tax levies rose only 1.3%. That is the smallest increase in a decade.
The DNR releasing its annual air quality trends report in Wisconsin, and particulate matter is down, but the ozone is as well. Last year, 37 million acres of Canadian forests were burned, or about 1 in every 20 trees, plunging the air quality in the United States and Wisconsin. But despite this, officials say they saw a 0.25% decrease in particulate matter. Ozone levels have dropped about 15%, but do remain above federal standards.
Wisconsin's outdoor recreation industry has hit a record $11.2 billion last year and is up nearly 10% from 2022. Governor Evers says the economic and health benefits of our outdoor assets are key in an industry that employs roughly 100,000 people. The favorite outdoor activities include boating, motorcycling, and guided tours. Wisconsin's growth outpaced the national average and the state's overall economy growth by 2%.
Make-A-Wish bringing back its holiday wish line for the second year in a row. The hotline features pre-recorded messages from 6 Wish kids who hope to spread cheer during the holiday season by sharing some of their favorite uplifting messages with the community. From now until December 31st, you can experience a little joy in the middle of your day by dialing that number above. And to hear one of the Wish kids share some kid-friendly wisdom, funny jokes, and their secret superpower, the holiday wish line was created to give people hope and encouragement when needed most. Well, Kelly's back next. A complete look at your first warn forecast.
And some important safety reminders as you shop for popular toys this holiday season. That's just ahead.
Wall Street, the market's in the red. The Dow falling 154 points. The Nasdaq down more than 49. S&P 500 loses 18. We'll be right back.
You're watching News 3 Now, brought to you by Cardinal Heating and Air Conditioning. Every spring, the love of my life came here to paint. Cress helped us make sure she's never forgotten.
We are Cress. We truly believe your memories matter.
Menards is your pet destination. Treat your dog to the delicious taste of bacon with Purina Bacon Strips. They're made without artificial flavors or colors and are available in a variety of savory flavors that'll make your dog go hog wild. Now just $14.99. Keep your devices powered with Energizer batteries. They deliver consistent performance and have lasting power. Stock up on Energizer batteries this holiday season and save big money.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Figured you want your usual.
Thank you. You know me too well.
Enjoy your pie.
For last-minute gifts, the people you hold dear, and everyone on your list. Holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery are here, with prices ranging from $1 to $20 and top prizes up to $100,000.
Great minds.
With so many games to choose from, it's easy to find gifts for everyone at your local Wisconsin Lottery retailer.
You don't need to battle addiction alone. Contact the great people at Wood Violet Recovery today. You could be on your way to recovery the same day. Wood Violet Recovery works with a wide range of insurance networks, so a large portion of your treatment may be covered. Wood Violet Recovery will create the treatment plan that best suits your needs. Unlike other rehab facilities, phones and laptops are welcome. Today may feel dark, but there's a brighter tomorrow. Contact Wood Violet Recovery now.
At Janesville Nissan, we treat our customers the way we want to be treated. It's in everything we do and every deal we make. You won't find that at most other dealerships. Come see why you'll feel great buying a vehicle from Janesville Nissan. Exceptional savings, award-winning service.
The name, image, and likeness system changed the game for college athletes, but now new revenue-sharing rules could take it to a whole new level. How will these changes shake up UW athletics, and what will it mean for the student athletes and the department as a whole? We'll break it all down Thursday at 6.
Wake up every morning with Savannah Brito and her Plan Your Day forecast, designed to help you plan your day before you walk out the door. Plan your day with Savannah. Weekday mornings starting at 4:30, only on News 3 Now this morning. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Boy, it's hard to believe, but Christmas Eve is 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks left in the holiday season, and toys are a popular gift for kids, of course. But UW health experts are warning parents and caregivers to try to keep safety in mind when you're toy shopping. Choking and suffocation are the biggest concerns if small pieces are swallowed, and the most vulnerable group is children under 4. Batteries are also a big concern, as well as toys that belong to older siblings.
Know what toys are in your house, know where those toys are, know where the siblings are, and just have a lot of awareness with your supervision.
Dr. Yanni recommends checking the Consumer Product Safety Committee guidelines to consumer guidelines to ensure that toys are not under recall.
Well, it's a time of the year when we're searching for the perfect gifts for all of the ones we love.
For seniors in your life, many look for gifts that can improve their health and lifestyle. In today's Health Minute, a geriatrician talks about the top healthy holiday gifts to give older adults.
It can be tricky coming up with a perfect present for someone who may not need much, but you can buy a gift that can keep on giving.
Exercise is very important for older adults to maintain their thinking, their cognition, as well as to prevent falls. So anything that you can do to help your senior exercise more.
Dr. Lee Lindquist is chief of geriatrics at Northwestern Medicine. She says gifts that can get older adults moving include fitness trackers, light weights, and new athletic clothing.
Most of my seniors, they still are wearing their same khakis and dress pants whenever they're exercising. And I always tease them, I'm like, we got to get you hepped up. We got to get you some new joggers.
Lindquist says new gym shoes are also a good idea. She suggests ones that slip on or buying elastic laces that can make them easy to get into so they don't have to bend over to tie their shoes. She says new bedding is a great idea. Gift sheets or a mattress topper to help seniors sleep better. And since being social is a critical part of health, Lindquist says gift cards to restaurants or other places that can help get seniors out of the house are great. But she says part of this gift should also be taking them out to use their present. Finally, gift a coupon for a trip to see an audiologist or geriatrician, but she says to make the appointment for them.
And it really takes the burden of scheduling the appointment, making the decision, because it's a present.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
The geriatrician says that many of the smartwatches have a GPS feature that can be used to track a person's location in real time. She says that can be useful for the safety and security of a senior as well.
We got some good ideas out of that for each other. School funding at the center of a debate at the state capitol.
That's as policymakers continue to argue over how to improve reading scores in Wisconsin. Political reporter Will Keneally is at the Capitol with the latest.
Everyone here at the state capitol agrees on helping improve Wisconsin children's reading, but it's the fight over how to get that done that we saw unfold here today.
I don't think we want politicians in charge of our health care. I don't think we want politicians in charge of our educational policy.
Madison State Senator Kelly Royce wants the head of state schools to set the direction for how Wisconsin students learn to read. And so far, that's what State Superintendent Jill Underly is doing. She recently sent a letter to Republican lawmakers saying she's going forward with implementing certain reading curricula without their oversight. That's a change. In the past, she's needed legislative sign-off, especially to spend money on the reading curriculum. But an ongoing lawsuit in state courts has put that into question.
I think we want the people who actually know what they're doing, like Dr. Jill Underly, you know, a career teacher, educator, superintendent, and now our state superintendent. She's the expert.
Republicans, though, are expecting to hold the state superintendent accountable.
It's unfortunate that apparently Dr. Underly thinks she doesn't have to follow the law. It's pretty clear that it's a passive review, and so that's how we're going to treat the letter that she sent us. We'll be running that through the normal passive review process as law requires.
Now, new.
Oh, sorry about that. That was Will Keneally reporting the changes for Wisconsin students. Public schools will implement a series of phonics-based learning approaches approved by an oversight council.
A full look at your first one forecast now. Meteorologist Kelly Slifka rejoins us once again out on the weather patio. Kelly?
Yeah, you know what? We are going to be going downhill, especially by this time tomorrow afternoon, evening. We're talking about wind chill values that'll be dropping well below zero, and that'll be with us through Thursday. The good news is it's not going to last real long, but we do have a little bit of snow in our forecast as well. Otherwise, we are calling for some bitterly cold wind chills. This will be developing Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, so headed out to the bus stop, headed off to work, make sure you bundle up. You got the hats, the mittens, just cover everything up. That wind does affect the exposed flesh, so if you cover that up, might not be as bad. We are looking at some snow to roll through. It looks like tomorrow morning. It won't be very long in duration, maybe last an hour, hour and a half, sometime by the mid to late morning hours. Then another chance of snow. This one's coming in from the south, so it'll have a lot more moisture to work with. Could see some accumulation, but it's going to be that wet, sloppy snow that develops Friday night into Saturday before changing over to a little bit of a mix of some rain and snow in the afternoon. Here's that Arctic front. Right now it's moving through the Dakotas, starting to move into Minnesota. That's the front that's going to be with us. See some snow showers with it. That's what we're expecting to sweep through tomorrow morning, and then the winds pick up. So we got a little bit of snow coming in tomorrow in the morning hours, then a better chance of more widespread, maybe a little bit more significant sloppy wet snow that's expected late Friday night going into a Saturday before starting to taper off later in the day. It's not looking like a real nice day. It's going to be one of those sloppy wet snows with that. Then another chance of some snow, it looks like, early next week. All right, I want to show you this beautiful photo from the Monona Bay area in Madison. Thanks, Ellen, for taking that. Just beautiful colors with that photo. That was a couple mornings ago. We didn't have any sun today. Kind of a gloomy day with the gray skies. We'll look at those clouds to continue tonight. Not going to be real cold as temperatures drop down closer to 20 by tomorrow morning. There's that Arctic front. You can see some of those snow showers near La Crosse, the Cooley region here at 6 o'clock in the morning. Moves on to the east, moves into the Madison area mid to late morning hours, say 9, 10, maybe 11 o'clock before it moves on to the east. And then the winds pick up out of the northwest and temperatures will actually fall through the teens behind that Arctic front. Snowfall amounts look to be light, but you may get a little bit of a dusting because temperatures will only be in the 20s. It'll be that dry, fluffy snow. Wind chills, though, will be a factor tomorrow afternoon, starting out in the teens, but as we get into the late morning hours into the afternoon, falling below zero, getting close to 10 below zero in Baroka, 1 below in Madison here at 3:30, and everybody 10 to 20 below. Later Wednesday night, that'll continue into Thursday morning. So we're definitely going to be in the deep freeze. Now we're talking about that system coming in Friday night. Initially, it'll be cold enough that it will start as some snow, mixing with a little bit of rain as we go into the morning hours. A mix of rain and snow, and it'll give me kind of a sloppy snow accumulation. But there might be some accumulation amounts a little bit too early to tell because we've got rain involved with it. It would be a lot more if we didn't get the rain with it. 28 right now in Madison, 30 in Lone Rock, 28 in Janesville. So, yeah, it's a cold evening, but could be a lot worse. By this time tomorrow, it's going to be feeling a whole lot different than what we're seeing right now. All right, our first warm forecast, so 24 tomorrow with those temperatures falling and that bout of snow in the morning. A sunny Thursday. Not going to feel like sun, though. Temperatures only in the teens, near 30 on Friday. And there's that chance of rain and snow early Saturday. Still kind of cloudy on Sunday. Another chance of some snow, it looks like, going into early next week. Our first warm traffic, not a whole lot of delays out there. A little bit of delays there as you head eastbound, coming out of Middleton on the Beltline, and also westbound speeds are reduced to 40 miles per hour.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Next at 5, helping those less fortunate and the environment at the same time. We'll have that story after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Don't dance, but boogie into the new year at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. On Friday, December 27th, we're giving away a Jeep Gladiator. Saturday, December 28th, a Chevy Colorado. Then on New Year's Eve, it's our Winter Boogie Bash, where you can have a chance to win your share of over $45,000 of rewards play. Plus, there will be free live entertainment by Coyote Wild and Snake Oil. It's time to boogie your way into the new year at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
I just this morning made a new hole in my belt, so that was super exciting.
Why are women everywhere choosing Sonobello, the advanced solution for permanent fat removal?
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I've had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sonobello's best offer of the year. Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
Check it out, Snatch Waist. Loving the results.
It will change your life. It did for me.
Call 1-888-510-6198 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on an efficient CR-V hybrid, spirited Accord hybrid, sporty Civic hybrid, and the all-electric Prologue. Don't wait. Turn your dreams into reality with a new Honda, named KBB.com's best overall EV and hybrid brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Hey, pal. Ready for bed?
Hey, Dad. Do we really have the fastest internet speeds?
Yeah, with Spectrum, absolutely.
Oh, that's cool. Can I use that to research volcanoes super fast?
Of course.
Can I learn to make a diorama super fast?
Yeah, you can do that too.
How fast exactly?
The absolute fast. When's your project due?
Tomorrow morning.
How much have you done? Okay. I'll get the glue.
The fastest internet whenever you need it. From Spectrum.
Wisconsin's largest and most spectacular Christmas show, Christmas in the Dells Dinner Show, is now open. It all starts with a 4-course Christmas feast, complete with ham, turkey, and all the fixins. And with new songs, cast, and costumes, plus an appearance by Santa. This truly will be a magical holiday season. Enjoy the largest nativity in the state, complete with flying angels and live animals. Get your tickets today at ChristmasInTheDells.com. That's ChristmasInTheDells.com.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. Walgreens is reportedly looking to take itself private in a deal with Sycamore Partners. Now, this news sent Walgreens stock nearly 20% higher today. The Wall Street Journal reporting the beleaguered drugstore chain and the private equity firm are discussing a deal that could be complete by early next year Details of the potential deal are still being worked out, but the Wall Street Journal reports Sycamore typically focuses on smaller deals, so it would likely sell off pieces of Walgreens to make the acquisition more financially manageable.
You're taking a live look tonight at Mitchell International Airport in Cudahy. Boeing is resuming production a month after a 2-month strike by more than 33,000 employees. Boeing said it's used the past 4 weeks since the end of the strike for training and certifications, ensuring parts and tools are ready and completing work on airplanes in inventory.
Well, in North Carolina, some college students are taking action to help those without a home and improve the environment.
They're converting plastic bags into durable sleeping mats. Elena Laster shows us how.
Roll it up and to make into a ball.
Plarn, or plastic yarn, is made through recycled grocery bags. It all started with one student in Craven Community College's Criminal Justice Department.
All single crochet is like the whole mat.
Brina Van Apeldoorn has been crocheting for 6 years and took on this project herself to help others.
I started thinking maybe I can start making a project that can help people that are experiencing homelessness.
Lead instructor for the Criminal Justice Program, Laura Ann Avery, heard about this project. She wanted to take it up a notch and get the whole class involved.
Became something that I could see going further and being a large help.
So she started by asking for donations of plastic bags.
It takes about 700 bags to make one mat because we're doing it 6 foot by 3 foot. And we've had over 28,000 plastic bags donated.
The project has expanded throughout the school with the welders building a twining loom, and Brina was happy to see it.
It turned from me just being in my room doing this by myself to having other friends help me, and even my teacher taking it and just making this whole thing with it. It's a really big blessing.
Plastic is the ideal material for this project, she says.
It attracts lice, it doesn't attract bed bugs. It's very easy to wash, very lightweight, easy for people to use, and should not get hypothermia.
Once completed, the mats will be given to those in need.
That we do have people experiencing homelessness, but it's not just limited to New Bern and Craven County, especially Western North Carolina with the hurricane impacts.
Plarn, or plastic yarn, can be used for a variety of projects like crocheted blankets or bags, even for shoes.
We'll get a final check on the weather with Kelly when we come back.
Don't let an appliance breakdown break you down. Count on Brothers Maine to rise to the occasion with support baked into every deal. Whether replacing or remodeling, we'll make sure your experience is a piece of cake. Brothers Maine, feel like family.
Michael is about to retire. All right. Here's what's going into his retirement.
Very large community of acting students.
Yes!
4 years of me trying to keep up with him.
Family that loves him.
He taught me how to ski this year.
He's a world-class teacher.
He's a chosen family member.
Yeah.
It's not retirement, it's a new chapter in life.
What's retirement?
Your retirement is the sum of your life's work. Now what? Protect your life's work and help secure and grow your retirement savings with Prudential.
I was an occupational therapist and I had lost my position. I was able to just go the next day, oh well, I can dash. I love it for the freedom. I can schedule myself. Also, dashing just gives you a sense of purpose. Having portable benefits would be really awesome for me because I could use them to help cover my vision, copays, and adding to my 401k. And I could continue to build that till I retire.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Oh, amazing. Merry Christmas.
Hey, same to you.
Look!
We'd love to give you a little reward.
This is reward enough.
I missed you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
This shouldn't take too long, should it?
I'll have the unit up and running in a jiffy. Oh, sorry, I have to go to the shop. Sorry, I don't have that part either. Sorry, I don't have that part either.
But you said it would be quick. A fully stocked truck can make a huge difference. Call Cardinal.
Thursday at 6. College sports are evolving and fast. The name, image, and likeness system changed the game for college athletes, but now new revenue-sharing rules could take it to a whole new level.
It might be the most dynamic time in the history of college athletics right now.
How will these changes shake up UW athletics, and what will it mean for the student athletes and the department as a whole? We'll break it all down.
Our expectations don't change. The way in which we get there is going to have to evolve.
Game Changer, Thursday on News 3 Now at 6.
Coming up tonight on the CBS Evening News, the United Healthcare CEO shooting suspect denied bail today after angrily shouting outside the courthouse. We've got new details tonight, including what we're learning about the suspect's back surgery and a possible motive. We've got that and more headlines tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
Well, it's safe to say the Jerriman family of Germany loves Christmas. In fact, they've set a world record for the most decorated Christmas trees at a home. They have 600 trees and well over 100,000 ornaments. Thomas and his wife Suzanne have spent more than $85,000 on these decorations. They start their holiday decorating just like Susan back in the month of June. How do you move around in a house like that?
You can't go sit in the kitchen.
You have to stay outside.
Yeah.
No
I got
room,
the lights
folks.
up out in the backyard. Just
they look so pretty.
You were
now we just need
toiling
a
all
little
day.
snow.
You actually did nothing.
I know I did nothing.
You did nothing, but
I watched.
you get to enjoy them.
I managed. We do have some really cold weather though headed our way. It's going to feel a lot more like Christmas over the next several days. In fact, polar plunge coming our way, it looks like by tomorrow afternoon. That Arctic front may bring in a little bit of light snow, maybe a dusting here in Madison tomorrow morning. Down in the teens on Thursday. We get out of the deep freeze on Friday and this weekend, but also we have a sloppy mix of some snow and rain. It looks like Saturday morning.
We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News is coming your way next. Stay tuned.